Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm not doing an actual vlog. I guess it is a vlog because I'm talking in it. But anyways, I'm doing a little catch it up so then I don't have to do it. Sorry, there's a piece of hair on me. I'm gonna do a little catch up video to catch you guys up. So this video, I can already tell, is probably not going to be that long, but that's okay. I want to do a little catch up video before I record, because I'm going to record on Thursday and Friday because I have those 2 days off and they're back to back, so it'll be good for me to vlog and then edit later that night. So that's why I want to do this catcher up video, so then you guys know, so then you guys feel like you didn't miss anything. From the last video, a lot has went on. John and I did not go and see fireworks on the 4th of July because I had to work that night. He did not have that night off, but as you guys know, because he works third shift, so he has to be into work by 11, while John did not have to be into work that night until I think 1 in the morning. So we could have went to see fireworks, but I ended up having to work 4:45 until close, so we could not go and see fireworks. So we could have went and seen the Lindenville parade, but we decided not to do that because it was a Wednesday. As you guys know, 4th of July fell on a Wednesday. So instead of going and seeing the parade, we went to his mom's house and we did laundry like we do every Wednesday. For those of you guys who do not know, we go to his mom's house and do laundry every Wednesday because, as you guys know, we do not have a washer and dryer hookup here, and it's good for us because then we get to see his mom and dad and his niece actually once a week because his mom babysits his niece. So we get to see the family, his side of the family once a week, which is good because, we don't really see family that much, as you guys know. So that's what we did on the 4th of July, and we did laundry because a lot of the stuff I had to wash. I don't really remember about John, but I know I definitely had the stuff that needed to be washed because, my shorts were all dirty, my tank tops were all dirty, because as you guys might know or might not know, I don't know, I do not have a lot of shorts and I do not have a lot of tank tops. So I definitely needed to wash all those because John, if you guys do not follow my my Snapchat, and my Instagram, I forgot I posted pictures on there too. John and we went up to his mom and dad. It was me, John, John's mom, John's dad, John's brother's Katie, John's sister Katie, sorry Katie, and Katie's boyfriend Chris. We all went up to their cabin in the Adirondacks on July 6th, and we stayed there July 7th, 8th, and we came home July 9th. So we were there for 4 nights, and on Saturday, we went down to Old Forge, and we went shopping down there, and let me tell you, it was beautiful. I had no cell phone service up there except for when we went down to Old Forge. I had a little bit of cell phone service there. So it was great. I had a lot of fun there. And we also shot off a few fireworks that we had gotten. So we had our own little 4th of July festivities there because none of them went and seen fireworks either, so we did that as well that Saturday night, and we just had fun, bonfires and hanging out together. It was real blast. We all had a lot of fun, Actually, we all wished we could have stayed one more night, but we couldn't. And then after that, I mainly like worked. That's what I've been doing, obviously, because I haven't been vlogging. I've mainly been working. Um, this past week, last week, I was gonna vlog last week, but I didn't because I had some family stuff come up. And since it's been all over Facebook, so I feel I can share it with you guys now. Last week Wednesday, it was the date was the 25th of July, and my great she's either my great or my great. I don't remember. I'm getting confused. I just always call her grandma. I don't understand the greats or whatever. Anyways, my grandma Ethel, she lived in North Carolina with my grandma and my grandpa. So who that is my mom's dad. It's his mom. So I think that would just be one great. So it's my great grandma. She ended up passing away on that day, on the 25th of July. And that was a very sad day for me after I found out. Like, I had to work that night too. I had to work 4:45 until close. I found that out at like 3:50. So like a few minutes before I had to leave out my door is when I found that out. I did not want to go to work that day, but of course I did. So that's what happened on that day. And of course, off and on, I've been having my bad days so far. But who wouldn't? But I'm doing okay. I do miss her, but I'm doing okay. The next day, on the 26th, I did not work that day. I was actually planning on vlogging, but like I said, with the news of my grandma passing away the day before, I couldn't vlog. So I skipped that day and I said I'm going to vlog next week. So what I did that day, since I had the day off, I had actually a doctor's appointment. I do not think I posted it on any of my social media except for my Facebook, which I did not make public, so you guys wouldn't have been able to see unless you're friends with me anyways. I had a doctor's appointment for my eyes. I got my eyes checked, and my glasses prescription had to be bumped up by 1. Which means, because of the fact that they had to change my prescription, I have to get new glasses. Which, those should be coming in soon. They said 7 to 10 business days. So I'm just waiting for them to call me. And then, that was Thursday. And then, well, that's not completely Thursday. After my doctor's appointment, John and we went out to Batavia, and we went to, where did we go first? First, we went to Taco Bell, because John and I have not been to Taco Bell in a while, so we went to Taco Bell, and then we went to the video game store, because John and we have a PlayStation 2. So we wanted to get some PlayStation games so we can play, our PlayStation. And then we went to PetSmart out there in Batavia. I get confused between PetSmart and Pets Plus. I think it's PetSmart that's out there. Anyways, it's whatever, the pet store that's out there in Batavia. We went there and we got some neon fish, which I will show you guys in a little bit. And then we also got parts for Geppetto's cage. And John and I also, we have been reorganizing the bedroom, and it is completely done. So that's what we did on Thursday, the 26th. And then on the 27th, John woke me up at like 8 something in the morning because our fish tank in the kitchen was leaking. It had a crack right down the side of it. And something's going on with my camera, so hang on a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, focus. Thank you. Anyways, there was, I figured it out. I was running out of space. Anyways, there was a crack right down the side of it. So, because I don't know if I told you guys, but a couple months ago, John accidentally cracked the fish tank in the corner, but it was a little tiny crack, and it wasn't leaking or anything. The crack was on the inside. Well, the water pressure finally got to it, and it cracked it even more, and it got to the outside. So, yeah, Thursday morning, the one part of our kitchen where the fish tank was, that floor was completely soaking wet, guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. So, John, when he got home from work, he realized the floor was wet, but he was thinking, oh, maybe she was cleaning the fish tank, and that's why the floor is wet. She was adding water to it. Because when I add water to the fish tank, I do tend to spill sometimes, and the floor gets wet. So that's what he was thinking, as I was messing around with the fish tank. But then he looked at the fish tank, and he realized how big the crack was, and he felt the side of it, or he did something. He realized it was leaking. So he ran into the bedroom, and he's like, babe, the fish tank's leaking. So I quickly shot up out of bed, and I quickly went over to the fish tank, and I'm just like, oh man, it is leaking. So I'm like, we gotta get these fish out of here. We have to drain this water. Like, our floor is soaking wet. We cannot have this, because if you guys remember, our whole entire house is carpeted. So, like, we can't have that, So we quickly grabbed a pan, our big spaghetti pan, and our biggest bowl that we had, Tupperware bowl that we had down there. And John filled it up with the water that was inside of the fish tank. And we put the goldfish inside of one pan. And we put a couple other goldfish in the other pan. And we had put the sucker fish, because the sucker fish tends to jump out of the bowl. And we knew that they were going to be in there for a while. So we put the sucker fish inside of my tank with the neon fish, and we put John, the day before, on the 26th, on Thursday, when we went to Petco, he got a new tiny goldfish. So he put the tiny goldfish in with my fish as well. So there were only like 3 fish inside of these bowls in the kitchen. The 2 big fat goldfish that we have, and then another goldfish inside of a bowl by itself. So we put them in the bowls after we filled them up, and then we quickly drained out the water from the fish tank. And then John's like, well, what time does the pet store open in Batavia? Because we got to go there and get a new fish tank. So I'm like, I don't know. Let me look this up. So I quickly did a Google search, and they open at 9 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, well, that means we got to go. Because it was like 8 something by the time we finished. So I quickly got dressed. He quickly got dressed. And we got in the car, and by the time we got there, it wasn't quite open yet. There was like 20 minutes until they opened, and we didn't want to just sit there in the pet store parking lot for 20 minutes. And we had stuff to pick up from Walmart, so we went to Walmart first. And we had gotten a little tiny crock pot because we couldn't find ours, and then we ended up finding it, but that's later on in the story. We ended up buying a little tiny crock pot. We bought some of those little tiny appetizer hot dogs, and we had bought in a some barbecue sauce, some grape jelly, and we bought some sausage as well, because that's what we were bringing to my uncle's party that was Saturday. So we got all that and we checked out, and then by the time we left Walmart, the pet store had finally opened. They had opened 13 minutes before, because it was like 9:13 or 9:14 or something like that. So we're like, all right, score. So then we quickly put the stuff in the car and we shot over to the pet store. Well, they did not have the size fish tank that we had at the house that was leaking, so we had to go one size up, because as you guys know, you can't go down a size, you have to go up a size if they don't have the size that you have, because your fish are already used to that one size, so you can't go down a size or else your fish can get stressed out and they'll die. So we had to go up a size. So we ended up going up a size, and because we went up a size, we did not have a stand that would fit this big fish tank. So we had to buy a fish tank stand as well. So then we got that and we paid for that, got that in the car. We quickly drove home. John had to put the stand together and then put water in the fish tank. And that's what we focused on that day. And that was Friday. And then Saturday was my uncle's party. So I worked the morning shift. Mind you, I worked the night shift Friday night. I worked 4:45 until 12:15, and then I had to be there by 7 o'clock the next day, which I was okay with. So I pulled a double, and then right after I got out of work at 3:30 Saturday morning, John picked me up. We came to the house. I got dressed and I picked up our food, the dish that we were going to bring, because John started cooking that. I threw it all together Friday night. So then Saturday morning when I got up, I could, have it start cooking, because it says that you're supposed to have it cook for like 5 hours. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll start it at 6 when I get up, and then by the time I get home, it'll be done. So I did that. And then John picked me up at 3:30, and then we came here. I got dressed, and we picked up our food, brought that to my grandma's house, and we went to the party. And the party was good. John ended up overcooking the food that we brought because he changed the setting from low to high, so it kind of dried out the hot dogs a little bit, but now he knows not to do that no more. And we put too much inside of the crock pot, so it went to underneath to where, it went to the pan underneath. And we had a big, barbecue sauce and jelly burn stain. And thankfully, I was able to get that off with my aunt's help. And then that was Saturday. And then Sunday, we did not do anything. Like, I had plans to go to church on Sunday, but we didn't even go to church on Sunday because I didn't want to do anything, because I had worked a double, plus we were doing all that running around. So I did not go to church. I ended up staying home and sleeping, and went to work Sunday 4:45 until 12:15, and then Monday, so the 30th, I didn't do anything. Went to work 4:45 till close. And then technically it's Tuesday because it's after midnight. But I'm probably not going to do anything later today except go to work at 4:45. But because of the fact that the fish tank leaked all over the kitchen, John wanted to not put it in the kitchen anymore. John wanted to put the fish tank in the living room. So we have the fish tank in the living room now. Our living room is completely rearranged. The kitchen is not completely rearranged yet, but we're getting there. The bedroom, like I said, that's rearranged, and now I'm going to do a house tour. which is why, you know, this is different for you guys, because normally I'm in that corner. So I'm gonna start off with the kitchen, I guess. And oh yeah, I forgot. Last time Geppetto was out here in the kitchen for you guys too. Geppetto's not in the kitchen no more, guys. Geppetto is in my room again. So I'm happy about that. Which I'll get to Geppetto in a minute. I'm gonna show you guys the kitchen. Like I said, our kitchen, we're still in the process of reorganizing and stuff. So our house is not the cleanest right now, and I kind of feel terrible for showing you guys. But you wait until, you know, the end of hopefully the next vlog. But if not, our house is getting there. We are almost done, guys. So this is the kitchen. So like when you walk in the door, well, this is what you see. There's nothing here no more. And this is the kitchen. And then you walk this way, and this is our living room. And then there's the fish tank, which, side note real quick, guys, the fish tank is getting there. We're still trying to decloud the fish tank. Because like I said, this fish tank is bigger than the one that we had. So we're trying to figure out, you know, everything still. We have stuff. We have this that we put in there. And we have this that we put in there. Oh, they're hungry because they're swimming to the top. And we have this that we put in there. So it's getting there. I think that the rocks just need to be cleaned a little bit more, because when we did switch them, we did not, I'm not gonna lie, guys, we did not really clean them, and I think that's why it's still kind of cloudy. These guys are hungry. So hang on a second, guys. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I'll tighten that in a few minutes. But I don't know if you guys can see, but there's the big fat guy. And then there's the other one. And then there's the new Goldie. He's being camera shy. I'll be able to show you guys once the fish tank clears up. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that by the next vlog, the fish tank is clear, so that I can actually show you guys what fish are in there. When the fish tank was leaking, by the time we were able to put the fish inside of the fish tank, one fish did die, and we had, one of our filters actually got wet as well from when the tank was leaking, so we have to buy a new filter. And that actually also might be why, is because it's running off of like a 10-gallon tank filter. So that's probably another reason why. And because of the fact that we've been running around and stuff, I haven't taken care of my laundry. That's my laundry from like the last 3 weeks, guys. Or 2 weeks. It's gonna be 3 on Wednesday, but that's being taken care of before Wednesday. Like, that's my goal. Not tonight, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm actually breaking out in an allergic reaction. I need to take some Benadryl. But when I get home Tuesday, so today when you guys see this, that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna fold that so then I can put my stuff away. Anyways, so this is the bedroom now. When you walk in, the bed is here, and then that's a newsstand. My closet is there. And then that's where all my socks and tank tops and stuff are. And then this is John's stuff. Here is the neon tank. And then this is Geppetto. There he is. He's gotten so big, guys. And there's the expansions that I got. Because if you remember, guys, we only had that going up. We did not have that or that. And then here is the neon fish. And we actually do have one of the suckerfish in here from the big tank. So, yeah. So that's our new changes. Oh, and the couch is here in the bedroom. And then I'll show you guys this setup. Here's our little setup, video game setup here. There's the PlayStation and the Xbox and everything. So yeah, and then Geppetto, all his stuff is down there. We're getting there, guys. We really are. Slowly but surely, we will get there. So, yeah. So I just wanted to catch you guys up on everything because, like I said, this week I have Thursday and Friday off, and I plan on recording both days. One of the 2 days, you guys will get a Niagara County 4-H fair vlog, which I'm still kind of nervous about because I haven't really vlogged out in public a lot. So, yeah, we're gonna go to the Niagara County Fair either on Thursday or Friday, and then we're gonna go to Walmart on whichever day we don't go to the fair because we have to get a new filter, 1 or 2 new filters for the new fish tank out there. And yeah, there's some other stuff we have to pick up. So yeah, so there's that. And yeah, with that being said, I'm going to actually end this here because, like I said, I have to go eat and take a Benadryl because I'm breaking out and I'm starting to itch. I don't know what this is from. I think it's something I ate, to be honest, guys. I don't know. I kind of don't want to take a Benadryl though, so I'm probably just gonna eat and then go to sleep and sleep it off. Because that's what I did on Saturday. Saturday, at my uncle's party, I started breaking out like this too. And I just slept it off. So that's... because I don't really like to take medicine, so that's what I'm gonna try and do, is sleep it off. But if I still have it tomorrow, then I'll have to take something. So, anyways, with that being said, like I said, guys, I'm going to end this here. Thank you for watching, and look out for those vlogs, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Bye!